Hello, it's a pleasure being here again. I hope you've been keeping up well wherever you are. You've been doing well in all your endeavors. God's grace in all you do. It gives me concern when I see young people go into a relationship without an understanding of what this is about. I'm talking about defined relationship leading to marriage, a relationship that's heading to marriage. Without an understanding of what this is, getting carried away with normal relationship that you have with someone, you can have a relationship with someone. Maybe if it doesn't work well, you just part ways and go separate ways. And you see reasons like, well, my mates are already in a relationship. I really have to go into it this time, even though I'm not sure of the person. I want to go in with being the right person, but I really can't tell when the right person is gonna come around. So I just have to go into this and not just keep waiting. Or someone telling you, well, I've been loving people, but I've not been the love has not been reciprocated back to me. So this person that reciprocated the love, I just have to seize this opportunity and go straight ahead and get married. I'm no longer a baby. I just have to just have to settle down. I understand the pressure. I might not understand so well because you are the one putting on the shoes, but even though there is pressure, your happiness, your fulfillment in life is much more than whatever pressure it is right now. So you just have to get it right. This gives me a whole lot of concern, and I really, really need you to get it right in your relationship. By the time every younger person focuses on his or herself and on the relationship and building it beautifully, will have a better testimony of relationship in the nearest future. So this is the basis for which this platform has been made. If you're new to this platform and you consider it a wonderful place you could belong to, because it's an amazing family, don't feel to hit the subscribe button below, and please give us a like so it could get to some other people. To all my subscribers out there, I want to say a very big thank you to you all. You all are amazing. Thank you for your time, your commitment, your patience while waiting for me to keep growing and even become because me too, I'm growing and I'm becoming a better person. So even in the channel is reflecting. I know the qualities it is in now is not the quality it was then, even when you subscribed, but you still did, and I still keep improving. Thank you so much. This is a very good quality in a relationship. Patience. If you're going with this in a relationship, you make it. Patience, waiting. Thank you so much for the patience. I really do appreciate you. I know some of the subscribers are quite far much older than I am. Thank you for being part of this. I trust you putting some of your chats, your suggestion, your advice is highly welcomed. You are all elders here, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So to all of you, the subscribers, no matter your age, young, very young, don't feel shy. Always feel free. Don't feel anyhow. No question is outdated. No question is old. Whatever is bothering you, whatever it is, don't feel to put it down here in the chat box. Perhaps nobody knows your name, nobody knows who is who, and it's a wide world. So ask, and as much as we have, we'll address it. God is going to help us. Disclaimer, I'm not a pro in relationship. Whatever I'm saying here is just based on an advice, what I think has worked for me, and I know it could work for you out there. So it's not like it's a perfect or is a particular standard or is a particular way. The Holy Spirit is the guidance for us all. So let's get into it. In today's relationship talk, we're going to be focusing on foundation. Yes, foundation. Foundation, like it's just basically basis. The basis of things is highly crucial. Just imagine a house being built, no foundation dug for that house, and it just built on the soil. That house is going to crash. Nothing is going to stop that house from crashing. That is how it is in a relationship. If you don't get the basis right, that relationship is going to crash. No matter there is no remedy to it. The foundation of the thing is very important. I'm going to bring in the most important foundation the most important aspect of the foundation. I'm going to be putting it at the end. So please try to watch till the end. So we're going to be discussing about few things, and I think I'll be mentioning either 3 or 4 of it today. Things you should pay attention and should take seriously as regards relationship. Whether you are you're dating, you're courting, you are getting married, you're married, or you're not even in any relationship at all, this is the best platform for you to learn. So the first one we're going to be talking about today is commitment. Commitment is a very important factor. It's a very important basis. And when I'm talking about basis, what I mean here is you have to be someone who is committed. You have to be someone who is committed to a thing. When you are committed to a thing, it's just like you signing up for a particular thing. You see it to the best of it. You don't just quit. There is nothing you're going to embark in life that doesn't have challenges. So if you're someone who, when challenges comes, you change direction. Challenges come here, you change direction. You're never going to have a headway. So it is in a relationship. So you have to be someone who is committed, because there are challenges, there could be misunderstanding. Even in that so-called best relationship, those things they are in it. There could be misunderstanding to understand yourselves and all of that. But you have to be someone who is committed. That is very important. And the person you're going into a relationship with, is the person committed? You have to know this. It's not something you say, I think, or maybe. It doesn't have to be maybe. It has to be something you were very certain about. If the person is committed or if he's not, it's either he is or he isn't. It's as simple as that. The second basis foundation I have to talk about here is the person trustworthy? Is the person trustworthy? There's something I get to see when I'm talking about trustworthiness here, or being trustworthy here. What I mean is someone who you can trust. Someone who you can trust with information, you can trust with whatever, that even when maybe no matter the challenge, or maybe you are having misunderstanding or challenges, you can trust that this information is kept. Are you someone who can keep information? Are you someone who can respect your spouse enough to keep information? What I mean here is, I know that in a relationship, there should be someone you both agree to always report yourself to, and so that person is going to stand in as someone who guides you to go right. I know that one. But it's different from being someone that any little misunderstanding, you just go to your friends, you go to just discuss it. And I don't know, you might discuss it rightly. It might be people who could help people. It's not always the case. So are you someone who information about your home, information about your spouse is kept in a way that wherever it is shared is something that is going to yield positive report? You sharing that information is going to help things become better, not help things get worse. Are you also someone who, when you say a thing, your spouse, your husband, or your wife can vouch for it? I know it can be there is no trust outside there. Yes, there might not be trust outside there, and that is why there should be trust in a home. A home should be a place where you can come in and close your eyes and you are peace. It should be a peaceful place. So you have to build that level of trust that no matter what your spouse hears outside, even though it's opposite to the one you say, for you to say it, your spouse will say, yes, I believe for you to say this, I take what you said. You have to build that level of trust. It is very important. It is very important. Even though your spouse, when things happen in a way that it now happens to be that the one outside was the truth, and you say, honestly, I didn't know. Your spouse will say, for you to say you don't know, you don't know. I know you, if you know, you will tell me that is how it is. That is trust. And you're someone that can be trusted that way, that whatever you say, your spouse will hold it strong, and whatever information is confided in you, it's something that your home is kept. Your mouths are short. What I mean short is that it is only opened when necessary. only opened when it's going to help yield a positive result, not destroy the home. Are you that kind of a person? Or, it's kind of funny when you see someone having problems in a relationship. It goes ahead, you discuss it with people that are not even going to help that issue. You rather escalate it. So you have to, if you don't have that quality of being trustworthy, of keeping things, vital things, and your home and relationship is one of the most important things in your life. So if you don't have the quality of keeping things safe, or keeping information safe, or being trustworthy, it is good to build on it now. It is important to build on it now. And that person you're working with, is that person trustworthy? Is it someone that always have your best interest at heart? It doesn't matter how hard he feel. Maybe you offend him and he's not happy with you. Is it somebody that's still gonna hold that is still gonna, you can confide in, that no matter what, he's got your best interest at heart. This is very vital, because there are times when you might not be happy at each other. There are times when you might have some little misunderstanding, and these things are the things that's going to help you both at that moment see how to settle it and get better again. The third one I'm going to say here is patience. Patience is virtue. Patience is virtue. Let me say you are in a relationship already with somebody, and maybe there's a quality that quality is not very good quality that the other person possesses. If you're not yet in a relationship, you can just take maybe your siblings, your friends, or for instance, the person possesses, and let me say the person even acknowledges that is not good, and the person is working towards it. But change is not automatic. It's a process. It takes time. And are you someone that, even though the person keeps falling and is trying to get it, are you someone that can wait and be patient while that person get through that and help that person pull through that poor habit to becoming the best version of the person's self? If you get overly offended and you feel yes, but you notice when something happens, you tend to you run out of patience, and you're not happy, and you almost lash out on that person. You have to cultivate the habit of patience. Yeah, if you don't have the patient virtue, it is not bad that you acknowledge you don't have it, but you can work on it. It's something you can work, and that's the beautiful thing about life. Whatever you want to possess, whatever you want to build yourself into, you can build yourself into it. And trust me, you will make a wonderful relationship. You will. And sometimes you might be wondering, what if the person I'm in a relationship, or you might be thinking, the person I'm in a relationship with has patience, is, from the way I've seen, the person is committed, or I have developed myself to those qualities, and the person I'm also looking out for, or I have seen, or that is coming my way, has these qualities. Does it mean that person is the right person? That question takes me to the final quality, and that is being God-fearing. Yeah, being God-fearing. Now, which addresses the question, how do you know who the right person is? The person can possess these qualities. You can know someone to be God-fearing, you can know someone to be exceptional, like the person to be amazing, and peradventure that person is coming for your hand in marriage, or you're tending to get to marry that person if you're a man. How do you know that this person is going to pull through? Don't be too quick to rush into the relationship and say, oh, this is the perfect one, I kick into it. No, don't be too quick. You might be wondering, okay, maybe I would date the person, or you might be thinking, well, okay, if I won't be that too quick in getting married to the person, maybe I'll spend some time dating or courting, or that. Don't get deceived. Some persons have dated people for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. What am I saying? It was 7 years. And they get into the marriage, or it's like, I hope I didn't get married to a stranger. I'm seeing a completely different person from the person I've been dating. So that is why being God-fearing, and beyond being God-fearing, being somebody that commits your ways to God, Bible said, in all your ways acknowledge me and I will direct your path. In when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to a critical relationship as marriage, don't use your judgment. Please and please, don't just go with your judgment. Seek the face of God. That is the next quality, a core basis that's more important than any other. Seek God's face. Close your eyes in the place of prayers. If it takes God any duration to show you the person, wait for Him. Wait for Him. The reason you must wait for Him is that if you go into that relationship without Him and encounter challenges that you can't handle, you will still go to Him. You will still call Him, but by then, you can't force Him into anything because He was there when you went into that relationship and you never consulted Him. That is why you must consult Him now that you have not gone into the relationship, so that when you go into any relationship and anything you say you don't feel comfortable with, you say, God, you asked me to get married to this person. You sign me up for this relationship. Please, I don't understand what I'm saying coming. He's gonna step in so quick, like a speed of light. So even quicker, He will come in and make things straight because He knows He sent you into that relationship. He knows you acknowledged Him and He said, go. So He's giving you His word. He will back you. It is important. The place of prayer, the foundation of waiting on God cannot be overemphasized. Please and please, don't spend your time watching or looking at relationships that are crashing out there, looking at who did what wrong and who did what right. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. So it's not about who did it wrong and who did it right. Right now it's about you. Focusing on you, focusing on yourself, developing yourself and seeking God's face to direct you to the right person you're going to spend your lifetime with. With this, if everyone can focus on this, if the generation coming further can focus on this and wait in the place of prayer, our relationship is going to be beautiful and such that the rate of divorce and the rate of other things we hear negative things is going to drastically reduce. It is very important. I hope you were able to get something from today. And one thing I must also make mention is when you're waiting in a place of prayer, please keep your mind free from every form of emotion. Emotion tends to counter God's own voice. Once you are already emotionally involved with somebody, if you know how to slow yourself down, please slow yourself a bit down and wait in a place of prayer. If you are not yet in a relationship, that's the best time. Build a relationship with God such that you can ask Him. The Bible said, my sheep heareth my voice and they know it. They hear it and they know when I'm calling. So I'm paraphrasing. So it's important you build a relationship so that when God is saying go, you know it's God. When God is saying come, you know it's God. Build that relationship. People change. Things change. Don't be carried away with beauty. Anything can happen. Wait on God. That's the most reliable place. That's the most reliable foundation. So I hope you were able to get something from today's relationship talk. I'm going to be filming another video by next week Friday, so please look out for it. Don't fail to subscribe if you find it interesting, and please give us a like so that it keeps getting to other people. Share the video to other people so they could benefit from it as well. Remain safe till then. Bye.